I like it here. It's very comfortable to be with people here. I am not thinking about Arizona at the moment. I would like to stay here longer. Russians have a good sense of humor.
How it's possible to survive in Russia without Russian language? Look.
Oh my God.
So my first question, how it's happened that you are in Russia?
I received an invitation from my best friends who live in Moscow to visit them. And I came.
As a tourist?
Correct, as a tourist. And I used my tourist stay and I wanted to stay a bit longer. For that, I needed to get a different type of visa and I was also interested in learning Russian, and I became a student of the Russian language. At the same time, I extended my visa as a student.
Why did you decide to stay longer in Russia? Did you fall in love in Russia or what?
I became interested in everything. It's different from what I'm used to. It became a challenge, a linguistic challenge, a cultural challenge that made me stay longer. I arrived in December of 2019
To Moscow?
To Moscow. As soon as I noticed the weather changing in Moscow, I spoke to my friends and asked them where I could stay in Russia where it's warmer. They have a relative here. And I stayed with the relative. The relative has been guiding me around.
Why not Sochi, but Krasnodar?
I've asked, and people told me that it's good to visit, but to live there, not. This is a city, and I wanted a city.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you have a job here?
No, I do not work. I just study Russian. I teach online. And
which language?
I teach English and business English. And
so it's your job?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's I do some consulting and some teaching at the same time online. It's everything's online with people that with clients and students that I had previously before coming to Russia.
Okay. If compare life, I understand that you was in Moscow not so long time, but if compare Moscow and Krasnodar, can you say something, the difference between maybe people, city? I understood about the weather.
I think the people in Moscow are quite open. They are easy to approach. And they approach me quite easily as well. And many of them are not shy about speaking English, but they are all in a hurry. It's a big city, so there is a different type of stress going on. It's a typical big city. Krasnodar is a big town for me.
You organized here an English club.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. How did you decide to do it?
I was basically doing it for two things. For myself, to get on board and to meet people, and to do cultural exchange. For the people here is a language that and getting together, socializing. For me, it's knowing about the culture in English.
And what you like and don't like in Russia?
It's very comfortable to be with people here. They are very open to every type of topic.
But how do you speak with them, because you don't know Russian language? How it's possible to survive in Russia without Russian language?
I speak with them in English, and some Russians speak Spanish, and they are all happy to practice either language.
When you go to shop, to fitness or something, how do you speak there? They know English or?
Some few know. I choose words that are more common. I use my translator.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes I have people with me that help me interpret.
Okay. Look.
Oh my God.
Yes.
huge rat.
He said it's not mine.
The daytime, during the daytime. Have you seen Tom and Jerry, the cartoon?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, that's Jerry. If I calculate the proportion between income and cost of living here, I think it is expensive.
Really?
For the going out mostly, the going out. The living expense, the basic living expenses are not expensive. But the going out is expensive, I think.
More expensive than in USA?
No, but I think that for the income here it is. If I would put myself in Russians' positions, I think it would be, I would think about going out and spending outside at a restaurant or at a club. I would think about it. But it is more expensive in the United States, much more expensive to go out, to live. Our rent is really high. Our utility bills are quite high. Our cell phone service is really high.
Yeah.
And here, for 400 rubles, I have so many gigabytes I cannot spend in 1 month.
In the
data.
USA, you should pay.
It ranges from $60 a month to $90 a month for maybe 4 gigabytes or 2 gigabytes.
It's a huge difference.
It is a huge difference. Internet service at home is really expensive in the US. Here, those type of services, to be connected to the internet, to have a cell phone, it's much less expensive. It's really economical.
What about people? Can you describe Russians? What do you think about Russian people?
I think they don't smile very much.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, it's good for here. It wouldn't be good for the America, but it's good for here. If they have a bad mood, they will not hesitate to show it. They will show it. If they are having a bad day, they will show it. So you know where they're coming from. You know what to expect when you see their gestures. I've gone to the hospital and I've had a nurse in a bad mood. I've met a nurse having a bad mood, and she's even yelled at me for not speaking Russian. But after 10 minutes, she watching me struggling with a translator, she starts speaking English to me, and she says, "Put that away. I speak English." And she smiles.
Yeah.
And she's got perfect English. It takes a while to understand their sense of humor. They have a sense of humor. The Russians have a good sense of humor. It's a different type of sense of humor to what I'm used to, but I'm understanding.
Do you want to live here, to stay here, or you will leave you will move to Arizona? What do you think?
I am not thinking about Arizona at the moment. I would like to stay here longer. I like it here so far. I would like to have the ability to travel, go back home, and return. And for that, I need a very good income. If I stay, I would need to create all sorts of opportunities that would generate income. Because I do need to go back home from time to time, and that's quite expensive. It's quite a bit of a challenge, but if I can do that, if I can build something here, if I could create something and earn the right type of income, I would certainly see myself staying here. I have ideas. I do not have plans yet. Probably something related to education. Tutoring education, and I'm not sure if it's going to be online or on site. It could be a mix. First, I would advise Western foreigners to have an open mind, to not expect, to be open to learning, to having new experiences. You need the right mentality, and then you need to have a plan. Either come as a student or having a skill is a good idea. Maybe teaching skills, maybe certificates, and that can help many Westerners stay here at the beginning.
Russians usually ask me, why did you came to Russia? They don't mean bad thing. They just wonder. They think that Europe or America is better place to visit. Maybe they like it. I like it too.
I get phrases like, why are you here?
Yes.
And it took me time to understand the intention behind the question. They just want to know why I'm here,
Yeah.
but in our language, that question is rude, but it's the way they ask. And I don't know what to say. I never know what to answer when they ask me that. I guess they are looking for something specific. They are looking for a specific answer, but I just don't know what to say.
What about you? What do you usually answer?
Well, I am a special case, I think, because I'm from Syria, and there's not many countries that gives visas to Syrians. So it was a good choice for me. I know everyone prefers Europe, but Russia is good also. So why not? Even if I can go to other place, I would like to try to see. Each country has its own culture, its own specialties.
But why did you choose Russia, not other countries?
It's one of the few countries that gives visa to Syrians. And my brother was here studying before me 2 years ago, and he's still here. But for now, I am planning to stay, not to move to another country, because I liked it.
Do you plan to learn Russian and you want to speak Russian language?
Well, this is a must. I have to. And I was surprised that no, or a few people here speaks English. So I should learn Russian.